like it's beginning of December again, and I think both of us are still sweating like it was summer.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, when are we going to get a cold day?
Next week they're saying 4 to 6 inches of snow.
What's your old farmer's almanac say, Mr. Old Farmer?
Well, my knees are getting a little sore. I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's see where this takes us today. Hello and welcome to Yo's News Update. I'm Izzy Fitz, and you are.
Very warm, Bud Driscoll.
That's right. Look at those armpits. They're sweating like crazy.
That's personal.
Let's shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out!
Eagle Crest Retirement Community, 1501 East Magnolia.
And don't worry, they'll open Magnolia someday.
That's right. Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th.
And all the big and tall guys.
That's right.
I love
Big
Headley's.
boy. Smoky Hill Museum, 211 West Iron.
Don't forget to visit them. They're full of history.
I'm going to start off topping the headlines from yesteryear. December 13th, 1962. Dateline, Canopolis. A roaring devil's blowtorch erupted from the earth about 6 miles northeast of here Wednesday night, shooting a column of fire hundreds of feet into the air. The glow from the pillar of flame was visible throughout central Kansas. No one was injured and no serious damage was done. The fire caused by a blowout in a 26-inch natural gas line painted clouds above the break of a flickering blood red. The break occurred at 10:53 p.m. in a pasture on the Elmer Donnelly farm, 5 miles north and 1 east of Canopolis in Garfield Township.
Izzy, you've had a couple of major blowouts after the dinner, haven't you?
Yes, sir, and I've had to say, pardon me.
I know.
Ha-ha.
Well, okay, we'll keep it December 10th, 1937, 75 years ago. Well, listen to this. A substantial drop in gasoline prices was announced today by most of the representative stations
Play a
in Salina.
sad song.
The price going from 17.5 cents a gallon to 16.2 cents a gallon.
Oh, those poor gas station owners.
Imagine if you only paid 16 cents a gallon.
Man, we'd have a lot bigger gas hogs, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
We
we'd be
would.
driving those big Chryslers.
December 13th, 1937, Salina business houses along with other public buildings and private families will keep Christmas and New Year's as complete holidays. In a recent canvass of stores, merchants indicated that very few, if any, will remain open New Year's Eve in spite of the fact that the holiday coming on Saturday means 2 days of idleness.
Idleness is the devil's playtool.
That's right. Housewives are being warned to purchase food supplies early for their New Year's dinners.
New Year's dinners.
That's right.
New Year's dinners.
That's right.
Okay, well, here's a different kind of weather story. On December 14th, 1937, with temperatures well below the freezing point nightly for some time, the face of the Smoky Hill River has been transformed into a setting for winter sport. Skaters have been skimming over the ice for several days, some of the more venturesome having tried it out a week ago. The ice was rubbery under the bridges for several days and still not too safe at these spots. Nor are skaters wise to venture too near the sewer outlets where skating is definitely unsafe.
We've hardly had any ice this year.
And you don't want to fall into a sewer. Smell like you after
Oh,
a
man.
big meal.
Smells like me right now.
Oh my God.
December 10th, 1912. Letter to Santa.
Oh, children's letters to Santa.
Dear Santa, I want you to please bring me a nice tool chest with a saw, a hatchet, a hammer, and a square and a bracing bit, and lots of nails, and about 3 chisels, 2 planes, and a rule, and sandpaper, and also a pair of little trestles, and a screwdriver, for I want to build my good grandmother a nice chicken house. So please don't forget me, as I am going to be a good little boy, and my name is Raymond Borman, 718 North 9th.
Well, it's very nice, Raymond, but I don't think your grandmother's so old. She shouldn't be living in a chicken coop.
No, she
Don't put your
shouldn't.
grandmother in a chicken coop.
Heavens no.
Oh, good grief. What are kids coming to? All right, our last but not least, December 16th, 1912, in Oakley, out of Oakley, Dateline, Oakley.
That's way that way.
9-year-old Charlie Lundgren was playing in front of the post office Monday with a crowd of other little boys. Mrs. John Eversole and husband came down the street in their automobile, Mrs. Eversole driving. The crowd of boys scattered on either side of the car, but little Charlie was not fast enough. The car struck him, and he fell, but fortunately his clothes caught on the crankshaft, And instead of being run over, he was just dragged half a block
No big deal.
before the car could be stopped.
Oh, heavens.
But he extricated himself, and in a jiffy. And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, I ain't much hurt. He said, I ain't much hurt.
Well, he probably got a spanking for
Much
saying
to the
ain't.
relief of onlookers.
That's right.
Well, good old Charlie.
That's right.
Grew up to be a senator or something.
What do you say, bud?
Uh,
Let's read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
yeah, maybe by next time you can bring out your winter coat.
Yep.
Until then, we'll see you yesterday.